Our third speaker is Gay Edelman, who will speak about legislative priorities. Welcome and thank you for being with us this evening.
Dear JCPS, I first started speaking at board meetings in 2013. We have always tried to be an ally to this board. We work to support your efforts to remove an ineffective leader. We organized to replace a board member who gave her cover. Throughout the years, we showed you, Dr. Polio, how parents of color and their accomplices are pushed out of PTA for bringing forward their concerns about discrimination in their schools. Instead of being asked how we can improve, they are treated like the problem. We showed you how educators and staff are lied on, pushed out, blacklisted for reporting abuses of children, especially Black children, even though they are mandatory reporters. We brought you evidence of how the grievance process has been manipulated against Black employees and how internal investigations process can be fraudulent, self-serving with no accountability or recourse. Administrators and principals have been allowed to hijack PTA for their own purposes, rigging SBDM elections to put yes people in them. Meanwhile, PACs rig internal elections and accept dark money contributions and are able to funnel hundreds of thousands of dollars into candidates who repeatedly vote against public education with zero consequences. Administrators bully us, but not them, and you pretend you don't notice. In 2019, I sat here and encouraged you to add parents to the legislative agenda. Another time, I asked you to rein in outside organizations. Again, last spring, I reiterated it. In between, there was a pandemic. The requests of parents, teachers, and organizers who work with districts' most impacted community members every day were delayed, denied, and disrespected by you, and by you. We told you how powerful white-led organizations were abusing their power to continually drown grassroots voices out. We elevated concerns of shutout teachers, staff, students, and parents only to be labeled rogue groups by these white leaders that have been holding their organizations hostage and out of reach for their members for decades. You allowed it. Some of you even participated in it. Why keep bringing solutions only to have them mocked, ridiculed, or ignored, or to risk personal attack or retaliation? Teachers showed up in red by the thousands in 2018 and 19, telling everyone who would listen what they need. Leaders of organizations attack their own members instead of standing in solidarity with them. And here we are. That anti-CRT moment has not passed. Unchecked white supremacy has created a rise in white nationalism and fascism that is knocking at our door. We can't ignore it. We have to name it, denounce it, and smash it before it's too late. Our district is the last stronghold that protects 170 other districts across the state. We can't expect someone else to save us. Our inequitable system allows special interests to infiltrate these outside groups, pour hundreds of thousands of dollars into gaming the system. Their PACs outspend us 100 to 1, leaving democracy out of reach for PTA moms like me. Yet JCPS lobbied to take power away from parents and teachers, dismantling SBDM, the opposite of what stakeholders ask you to do. Add a parent and a student to SBDM. Stop putting paid employees in a gatekeeping role with outside organizations.